It's easy to forget that we're living in the future. We don't have flying cars, there are no colonies in space or world peace. However, we do have artificial intelligence, AI tools that are widely available. Looking at retrofuturism, there are numerous examples, predictions from the past of AI making our lives easier, serving us for the better, but also a lot of pretty terrifying possibilities. Today on the Videocast, I would like to look at the relationship between artificial intelligence and nostalgia, the past, how future or current technology will potentially alter our memories of the past. Now, this is all speculation. It's all going to be about perception, people's perception of the past, how we remember. We'll be looking at a few possibilities based on technology that is already here today, some fun and some absolutely nightmarish visions of our possible future. So that's your warning. Might get a little heavy. As always, I'm your host Brian, and this video was made possible thanks to our patrons over at patreon.com/pixelportraits. None of this happens without their support. In exchange, they get access to dozens of exclusive videos. We have an entire series on the future of the past as seen in movies, bunch of other series, Liminal Dreams, my book, The Nostalgia Economy, $5 a month to get you access to all this and more, and helps keep all of this going. So please support us if you can, patreon.com/pixelportraits. We are also now on Blue Sky. Follow us for posts on nostalgia, obscure media, and more. AI, artificial intelligence. AI has been around for a long time and has served a lot of different purposes. One of the ways AI is already being used to manipulate our memories is through predictive nostalgia. Now, when I say that, I don't mean what current thing will people be nostalgic for in the future. I'm talking about curating things you may remember based off of your interests or your demographic. We have a whole video on nostalgia and demographics where we get into this. Algorithms suggest memories they think you have based on your age and other things that you've interacted with. In some ways, historically, AI has been too good to be true. It's quote-unquote worked, but its functionality has been largely an illusion. However, over the past couple of years, AI has exploded in popularity, especially generative AI, and it's advancing very quickly. It can process a lot of information and can alter, replicate, or straight up fabricate images and video now. Not gonna lie, it's pretty cool that this sort of thing exists, but much of it was developed using other people's work, or their personal information, their experiences and memories. It's community sourced, stolen, with privatized profits. This all sounds very futuristic, dystopian even, and to add to that, how can this technology be used to alter the past? Well, aesthetically, AI is pretty good at nailing tone or vibes. If you set something in the 30s or 50s, it can replicate the look or the feel of it. Still looks digital or fake, but that doesn't always matter because many people lack the ability to discern this. A lot of this comes down to media literacy, people not being able to look critically at what they are consuming. Who made this? What do they have to gain? How are they trying to make me feel, and why? For years, it was believed that because everything is digital and archived, that book burnings wouldn't be possible. And it's true. The data, history, is stored multiple places all over the world. Even if things get wiped in an official capacity, it's there. But I think this gives people too much credit. The information being there isn't enough. There has to be a want to learn and understand. Will the flaws in AI or memory matter, or will people just accept them? You can present all the facts you want, show footage, cite sources, but some people will stop believing their own eyes, their own memories, if it keeps their team winning or clashes too much with their beliefs. As an example, in politics, you can alter the footage to show your opponent or some other group did something they didn't, or said something, "We've always been at war with so-and-so" sort of thing, creating fake memories that are indistinguishable from real. And that is the biggest threat, obviously, moving away from politics to entertainment. Entire movies will be produced using AI. Actors will be brought back from the dead to act alongside current stars. They'll film it just like Roger Rabbit with a stand-in. We saw this kind of in the 90s with commercials, Elvis for Pizza Hut, the Duke shilling beer. With AI, things will not be allowed to end. People won't die, nothing or nobody, so long as they keep making someone money. Do you want new episodes of Season 6 era Simpsons with period-appropriate jokes and references? Maybe the aesthetics and quality with a more modern spin? Or how about a new Beatles album every couple of years? It'll be possible and it'll be convincing. The past can come alive again. There are already AI upscalers that can restore damaged footage from the past using generative AI. Traditionally, these restoration efforts were done by professionals, people who have kept the past alive, the archivists. This is difficult work, but it's worth it. The results are so much better than what you get with AI. Still, these videos are very popular, as are fake movie trailers. These are short because of the current tech limitations, but if you want, you can see the Jetsons as a high-budget 1960s sci-fi blockbuster, or live-action cartoon adaptations. In the future, we will potentially be able to generate our own entertainment, anything we want to watch from any time, whether it existed or not, or have a smart TV that can create its own shows based off of our interests if we're feeling lazy. Every prompt is different. Individual interests will create personal consuming experiences. We can share our generated entertainment with each other. We've already seen this, but communities could form around prompt genres. Sounds cool, and it would be easier to like this stuff and celebrate it if we lived in some utopia where we didn't have to work, no rent, no responsibility. We could laze around all day, entering prompts, creating our own entertainments, or pursuing our passions. But instead, we not only have to work, but this technology is taking away our opportunity to work and earn a living. Jobs once thought to be automation-proof, creative jobs in tech are being filled by AI, which has been predicted before, positively, but rather than liberating us from labor, it's further siphoning the wealth to the top, leaving us behind. The craziest thing about all of this is not some far-off future. We are talking months before these jobs are replaced. It's here, it's already happening, and it sucks. It's things like this that keep me off of the AI hype train, but I admit that technology is interesting. What fascinates me most about AI and its potential impact on nostalgia is what it is going to be able to do with our personal memories. We've seen the effect social robotics have had on memory, especially in the elderly, those suffering from dementia. Could AI create a companion based off of their spouse or their children, their parents? It is being trained on our thought-private conversations. It knows how we talk, how our loved ones talk, and how we talk to each other. If we feed it enough photos of us and our family, it may create new memories, fabricate photos of events and moments that never happened, or even video, moments we wanted to happen, making new memories. It could learn our loved ones' voices. We can hear people who have passed tell us how much they love us, how proud of us they are. You could create a replica of your childhood home that you'll be able to virtually walk through, or any other memory or place from your life. Whatever you manage to remember forms the basis. AI fills in the rest. Generated memories. This will come at a price. Your data, absolutely, or maybe the likeness of your loved ones will be used to sell you things. Companies generating targeted ads using people from your life. Your dead relatives trying to sell you a gambling app. A few of mine certainly will. You could be hacked or scammed, get a video call from your grandmother asking you for money. Your own likeness can be used for all of these things. Trust is lost, and so is reality. What's real? Now, all of this sounds pretty dark and upsetting, and it is. For years, the future was looked towards optimistically, that great big beautiful tomorrow, and yet, here we are, with everything seemingly getting worse. AI maybe has taken your job, whether you know it or not. It's probably taken some of your peace of mind, especially recently. It hasn't taken your memories yet, but it's coming for them. Resist. Remember. Anyway, these are my thoughts on the subject. Let me know what you think. Am I just being paranoid here? Is AI overhyped? What are some ways you can see future tech altering the past? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and if you had the means, please consider supporting us on Patreon. We have some lighter content over there, a new video looking at weird, nerdy, and obscure fast food nostalgia. $5 get you access to that, dozens of other videos and series, and helps keep all of this going. Patreon.com/picsandportraits. Buy a book, become a member here on YouTube. Follow us on Blue Sky, links all in description. As always, thank you so much for your interest in this channel, and thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.